that the things that are really important in Scripture, God goes out of his way to make them absolutely 100% crystal clear. He repeats them multiple times in multiple ways. Now, the early parts of Genesis are exactly like that. You see 10 times in the very first chapter of the Bible, he says creatures reproduce after their own kind. Birds reproduce after their own kind. Fish reproduce after their own kind. Cattle reproduce after their own kind. Trees reproduce after their own kind. Now that's just another way of saying trees only make trees. Fish only make fish. Birds only make birds. As we observe the world around us, that's exactly what we see. If you ignore what God tells us, the only alternative is that something must have turned into something else that eventually turned into a dog or a mammal that eventually turned into something else that was walking upright that eventually turned into people. Something turned into something that turned into something else. Or God created very different groupings of animals. Now see, that is biology. That's the very foundation for understanding the entire biological world. Do you realize what's going on around us is simply we are misinterpreting biology because we've made up a story to try to explain everything as if God does not exist. That's all evolution is.